Hey you guys, I'm Steven.
I'm Giselle.
And we're the Lover's Passport, and we're going to be taking you guys around Sedona.
What's up you guys? We're out here exploring Sedona, and if you guys actually missed our last Sedona video, over a year ago we came here and explored a lot of the popular tourist destination spots. This time we're kind of exploring more off the beaten path locations, the stuff that's a little more down the list on all trails, and that's how we came up here on Robber's Roost. You do need a four-wheel drive vehicle to get all the way up here. It is a pretty bumpy, gravelly dirt road to get all the way up here. There's two different parking lots as well. One you can go all the way up in if you have that four-wheel drive, and there's a different one where you do have to hike in if you don't have four-wheel drive. You can see it's a beautiful viewpoint out here. We've only seen a handful of other people, but it is a little harder to get to. It's about an hour outside of the actual proper Sedona, so it is a little bit more of a trek, but is a gorgeous view of the whole area. It's about a mile-long round-trip trek. Pretty easy. It's also pretty dog friendly. All dogs must be leashed at all times. And yeah, it's a beautiful view, and it's a very sacred spot in the history of Sedona. So if you do visit this spot, please make sure, along with the rest of these spots in this video, to leave no trace. Pack out everything you take or you bring in with you, including your toilet paper, and have a good time respecting the land.
We just got here for our second hike. This is going to be the Keyhole Trail. We are going to be starting on the Sugarloaf Trail. We're pretty excited. Here we go.
So there's a few different ways to get up there. If you can keep going straight past this sign, you can actually follow the legit trail. We went up the wash the first time and it connects with the trail, but all roads lead to Rome.
The Keyhole Cave is insane. It's literally so much bigger than every other cave that we've been to. We did the birthing caves last time, and this morning we went over to Robber's Roost, and it blew both them away with size comparisons. Really cool little area. The hike up, definitely a little bit more of a rock scramble than the usual hike, so make sure you bring good shoes. If you bring your dog, just know that you are going to have to carry your dog or help them up part of the trail. There's two different parts that you can hang out in when you get to the Keyhole Cave. There's one that you can hang out at the bottom, super easy. There's a nice tree, beautiful layouts of the entire area of Sedona. You can see the town and all the rocks. And then up above, if you're able to do some rock scrambling up to the very top of the cave, you can actually see why it's called Keyhole Cave. Absolutely incredible view. We're gonna start cruising back. One thing to remember on the trail is to download the Gaia or the All Trails and read the description. You are gonna be in the riverbed for a little bit following that up, and you're not gonna be on the main Sugarloaf Trail. Anyways, we're gonna keep cruising out. We gotta catch a sunset.
We just got here to Airport Mesa. This is where we're gonna be shooting sunset. So the last time we were here, we did the full airport loop trail, but now we're gonna go do the summit trail.
We got skunked. It was super windy, the clouds blew in. We thought we might get lucky because the horizon almost looked like it was gonna clear up, but it just didn't. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but it is right around 6 o'clock right now. We're gonna go cook dinner and relax. Since we drove all the way from California last night, we did not get much sleep. We're gonna go crash for a little bit, and then tomorrow we are hoping to start off at Soldier Pass. We'll see you guys there. Good morning.
Day 2.
We tried going to Soldier Pass, but the gate doesn't open until 8 a.m. So we're gonna be going back there probably tomorrow. Instead, we came back to Airport Mesa.
A good combination of weather this morning. It is quite chilly though. It was like 30 degrees outside. It's dog friendly as most of these things in Sedona are, which is so nice.
We heard this was one of the best spots to catch the sunrise because as you can see behind us, the light hits all of these beautifully. We got some nice clouds this morning too, so absolutely gorgeous sunrise. Today on the agenda, we're gonna be checking out another canyon.
Yes, we're going to Boynton Canyon. We're meeting up with some friends from Instagram that we've never met before in person, so that should be fun.
We're gonna be cruising over there, grabbing some breakfast. See you guys in a bit. We just got here to Boynton Canyon. We're super excited. We're meeting up with a few of our friends here. We'll link them all right here. We're super excited to hike the canyon. It's one of the most famous spots in all of Sedona. And we're also gonna try and find a hidden gem here. So we'll see you guys in a second. Just got back from hiking it. It was about 6 miles round trip for us, going up and down. And let me tell you, this place is popping. It is so busy. It is dog friendly. It is mountain bike friendly, so you will see a lot of those type of people up there. It is a little bit of route finding, so you are gonna wanna make sure you download Gaia or the all trails for the area so you can make sure you know that you're on trail. We brought Karen with us the whole time. She did amazing on this hike. So even as a small dog, we saw tons and tons of dogs in there. Just make sure you keep them on leash. And when you guys are cruising up, there is only one section that is a little bit sketchy. You wanna make sure you bring good shoes so you're not slipping on the way down. Another really cool part of it is as you were hiking, you can see all of these ruins off to the side. If you look up on the mountain walls, you can see that there's these cool caves and you can find all these different rock formations. So highly recommend checking this hike out. We're gonna go grab some food right now and then hopefully go and see a sunset. We're deciding a few different spots, so we'll catch you there in a little bit. Good morning. We are up here checking out sunrise on Doe Mountain.
This is one of the hikes we actually added last minute because we were reading some blogs last night and we're like, huh, this looks like a good sunrise spot. I've heard it's also a really great sunset spot, but at sunrise you do get to watch all these crazy hot air balloons go by. You can probably see them in the background right now. So it's a pretty fun, magical experience to start your morning. Yeah, and it's a great hike too if you want to do it midday or for sunset. It is about a 0.7 mile hike up. Yeah, so 1.4 round trip. You only go up about 450 feet of elevation gain, so not bad. Dog friendly. It is steeper than most of the other hikes because I feel like all the caves are like pretty flat and then you do one last haul of elevation gain. This one's pretty gradual all the way up, lots of switchbacks. Yeah, we've heard good things about sunset and sunrise up here. We read a blog that said sunrise was the best time to be up here, so that's why we're here. But some of the locals told us sunset was the best time, so you can kind of hike up and decide your own what you think of the spot. But absolutely incredible view. You have a full 360-degree view all the way around. Tons of great photography spots, and you can watch the sun rise up right over the buttes. We heard, I think I called it butts. The light hits all of these butts 3 times earlier in this video, but it's actually butte. You learned that one. We're gonna cruise down to the very popular Soldier Pass and then hit one more spot in Sedona before we head out back to California. So we made it to Soldier Pass Trailhead. It was about a mile from the Posse Ground Park lot. There's a trail that will take you to the trailhead because the parking over there sucks. So here we go. There's a little sunrise trail that takes you on the side and then you have to walk along the road. There's like a nice little side path the whole way back over here. But yeah, allot yourself some extra time. There's only 14 spots in this parking lot and it opens right at 8 a.m. So if you're doing something else for sunrise proper, then you're probably not gonna get a spot here. It's better to just park at that lot or one of the others that we'll link down in the description for you guys. But here we go. I was quite a mob. So the parking over at Soldiers Pass is awful. There's only about 10 spots over there. And if you don't get parking over there, you have to park over here at Posse Ground Park. And it's a 1.6 mile hike there and back, and you're just walking on plain road.
views are okay, but both of us did not think it was necessarily worth it if you have to park all the way over here. One thing we do recommend though is if you park at the Sugarloaf Trail and you want to do that area as a hike, we would just attach that on and hike all of this as well. Do that all as one day rather than parking over at Sugarloaf, doing that area, and then trying to find parking over here at Soldiers Pass. Unless you get really lucky, it's directly in a neighborhood. There are about 1,000 no parking signs. The hike itself was pretty cool. You can take two different ways. You can either hike on the traditional Soldiers Pass area. We decided not to do that just because it was pretty crowded. There's also an off-roading trail. So they allow 12 cars per day to go on that off-roading trail. If you're lucky enough to get the permit for it, you don't have to walk or hike almost any of it. You can drive directly up to the 7 sacred pools, which is pretty cool. Make sure you check the all trails though and see if there's any water in them, because sometimes during the summer and the fall there's absolutely no water, but if you go right after a big rainfall, there should be some there. If we keep cruising on to the cave, it's called Secret Cave. Not so secret, there were dozens of people in it, but it was really, really cool. If you guys aren't too scared, you can hike up into the top of the cave and it gives you a really cool view. There is a little bit of a scramble though. We are going to go and make some lunch now, and then we have one last spot but we're gonna try and hike to finish for sunset today. Been a super beautiful day in Sedona. If you guys are looking for a time to come, we are here right now in January and it is perfect weather, so highly recommend. Just got back from a little off-roading on the Schnebly Hill Trail. If you guys have a 4x4 or a high clearance vehicle, big emphasis on the high clearance because I didn't put my car in 4-wheel drive one time the entire time, but there are boulders that are about 1 foot up to 2 feet big, so you are going to want a high clearance vehicle for sure.
And we were just looking for some rock formations and it turned out to be some absolutely beautiful scenery. The whole time we were hiking, sunset was gorgeous. Terry, our new friend, was amazing. He was guiding us around because he's super familiar with the area. So really, really fun way to end the trip. And then we have another 8-hour drive home.
Thanks you guys for watching our Sedona video. I hope that you guys found this helpful.
And overall, Sedona is just like a really beautiful, special place. We've never had a bad experience there the past couple days we went, the last time we went for a long weekend. It's just like a very special, cool place. And you get that, I mean, the vortexes with the special energy and stuff. But anyone you talk to, it's like once you leave Sedona, it's like a different vibe. And once you get there, it's super fun and magical. So no matter which hike you choose, you can't go wrong. There's so much to do. The nice thing about Sedona is that everything is so close together. Like trailheads that are adjacent to each other take like 5 to 10 minutes to get to the next one. So that's why we were able to jam pack like 2 to 3 hikes a day when we were there. So if you're short on time, it's still a great area to spend your time in because there's so much to do in such a tiny area.
Another really nice part about it is everything is dog friendly. We brought Karen with us to different restaurants. We brought her with us to all of the hiking trails. It was really fun for her because it wasn't too hot. Do make sure that you check the weather before going. Like I said, we were there in January, so the weather was perfect when we were there. So it was really nice having Karen on some of the longer hikes where she didn't get overheated at all.
We also recommend if you are bringing your dog on these hikes, Karen has a little doggy backpack from, I think it's from Kurgo that we use. We have like a little portable water bottle, collapsible water bottle. We have like poop bags out the wazoo. We have treats because we're trail training her right now. So make sure you're prepared. You bring all the stuff with you. You know, it's like bringing a kid. You got to be prepared for what they need on the trail as well. So it's going to mean a little extra weight, but such a nice area to bring your dog. This has probably been our favorite trip we've been able to bring Karen on because it is so dog friendly. So if you guys have a furry friend you like to hike with, definitely recommend checking out Sedona.
Alright you guys, thanks for watching the video. We are going to be doing a couple more videos coming out, hopefully in the Southwest. And we've had a lot of requests for our car build, so be on the lookout for that coming up in the next few videos as well.
And with that, Make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps our channel out a lot, and we will see you on the next adventure.